Hey, what's up, guys? It's Cypher. We just got our big first in-game teaser for Season 7. And funny enough, this is the most significant map change that has happened this season. This season, we got barely any map changes, unfortunately. So this symbol has shown up on Colossal Crops. This is part of the symbol that we saw in the DVD player. So you guys remember Epic sent, well, they said that they didn't send it, but you know what I'm saying. They sent DVD players to a bunch of content creators. In those DVD players, we saw different, icons and weird, symbols and stuff. So since I'm in America, a lot of the American content creators got the glyph at the bottom of the hexagon. And this hexagon, where like people are trying to find out, what does this mean? What does it mean for the story? What does it mean for Fortnite Season 7? Obviously, whenever we have like a symbol like this, people are going to overlay this symbol on top of the Fortnite map. And when you overlay it, the inner hexagon lines up perfectly with the spire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And this is kind of, I mean, that's kind of like a no-brainer. Obviously, there's going to be a little bit of semblance between what's going on with the spires and this hexagon. One important note is the outer rings. There's an outer ring with 3 circles. People are not really sure exactly what the outer ring is lining up with. So here I'm going to give you my theory. So the outer rings, when you line them up properly, it lines up with holly hedges, craggy cliffs, and then it lines up in between retail row and caddy corner. However, in between retail row and caddy corner is actually the bunker. There's the redacted bunker. Hey, this guy needs to stop. I'm trying to do the video. Thanks. To me, what this is potentially saying is that those areas are going to be changed on the map next season. The reason why I say that is because the spire locations have all changed, right? The inner hexagon has changed the map. We had the agency or whatever we had in the middle of the map, and now it's the spire. We had, salty towers, and now it's bony burbs. So the hexagon definitely affects the map and how it looks. So my theory, based off of the outer rings, is that craggy, holly hedges, this last circle, it's like in this area. It's between retail and caddy. It could be the bunker. It could be caddy. It could be retail. It could be lazy lake. But those areas are going to get significant map changes next season. That's just my theory, but it makes sense based off of what we know so far. Man, Donald Mustard's always putting out crazy leaks on his social media. Apparently, Donald Mustard has a second Instagram account, and he posted some sort of rock stone structure in real life. And dude, when he posts stuff, especially close to the start of a new season, whenever he posts things, there is always like secret messages behind it. So I want to point out, I'm showing this picture on screen. Kind of gives you that desert Sahara vibes. We talked about how like there's probably going to be a desert biome next season because of the aliens, Area 51, all that stuff. It makes sense for that to be the case. Could these areas around the outer circles all turn into desert-like areas instead of primal? This John Wick's having a rough time, man. Sheesh. So we saw a lot of like stuff about the UFOs, and most likely the UFOs are coming tomorrow. Oh no. Dang, dude. This guy upgraded everything. I guess it's close to the end of the seasons. So here, guys, here's what we know. We're approaching the last week of the season. There's still one more wild week, and it's going to have to do with gold and spending our gold, which is usually what happens towards the end of the season. They do like the discounted exotics and whatnot. But this wild week has something to do with spending gold. We don't know exactly the details, but we covered some of the leaks that we saw. And then speaking of the UFOs, we talked a lot about UFOs. UFOs are most likely going to start abducting people tomorrow, okay? Tuesday usually is an update day. It's probably the UFOs will probably stop abducting people at the start of Season 7. However, there might be like a twist to it where they're still around and maybe they're used as some sort of mobility device or way to transport yourself from part of the map to the other part of the map. Because something that we've been lacking is map mobility. And I'm not talking about shockwaves. I'm talking about like things on the map that move us around. Like this season, we had the spires that push us around the map, but they're kind of limited to where you can they're kind of limited to where you can actually go with them. So they haven't been the most useful for rotations. I would love for some sort of like UFO alien transportation to be available on the map next season. I think it would make things kind of interesting, and it would allow for map changes to happen that are actually meaningful. Nice. You just die in storm? Thank God. Oh, no, dude. Have mercy, man. Good Lord. People are wondering if there's going to be a end of season event, and as of right now, there is no plans or any leaks for an end of season event. We usually would know by now if there was plans for an end of season event. I know that might be a little bit sad for some people, but the reality is that there hasn't been any buildup or hype for an event. So if an event happened, it wouldn't be as cool, and we didn't really get any leaks or story development for an event to happen. Most likely, at the rate at which we've been getting in-game events, most likely we will see some sort of event at the end of next season. So we just got to be patient, and we'll see how the storyline with Batman develops and the underground bunker. If we are not able to enter the bunkers next season, my prediction is that if we have a season event next season, at the end of the season, it will involve going underground and going into the Fortnite bunkers. I could imagine if those stone golems, those animated stone golems that we saw in the Batman comics, if they're not in next season, I could see an event where we go underground and we end up fighting those golems and have some sort of epic raid the IO underground base. That would be an event that would actually make sense, and there could be some build up to it. So and quick recap: kangaroos, octopuses, platypuses, they're all pretty much confirmed to come into the game next season as the new animal life on the map. We got potentially cactus plants to be on the map, because we did see in a spectrogram that there is a kangaroo looking creature and also a cactus. That cactus could be an octopus, though. You never know. I need to kill that guy. I need mats pretty badly. Thank God. Give me that. Whoa, 0 ping. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. GG, man. GG, GG, GG. All right, guys. If you guys enjoyed today's video, be sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.